Today, I'm going to break down the difference, why recovery strategies have to evolve with your lifting age, and how to avoid falling into the trap of thinking you're lazy when you actually need to back off and deload. I've been there. I've ignored the signs. I've showed up at meets and not been able to unrack the bar. I've showed up at meets and hardly been able to get out of bed. And I've also showed up at meets and hit 100+ pounds at the meet, more than I'd ever put on my back before, as shown in my last meet, when my biggest squat I'd ever done was 1205 in the gym, and then I squatted 1306, 101 pounds more than I'd ever held on my back. So if you ride that line of not quite overtraining, but pushing it a bit and then getting the hypercompensation effect where you recover and then kind of shoot forward a little bit with your capacity, that is where you want to go to. You don't want to beat yourself into the ground and start destroying your body. You want to peak it and then rest. I'm going to show you the difference between being lazy and being smart. I've been there. I've ignored the signs, but I've also rebuilt myself after injury, learning so many things and gone on to hit the heaviest squat in history. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've learned for your strength training program and injury resilience. You're not weak for needing recovery or time off. You're smart for recognizing the signs of your body, or the body that's given you, before you're no choice. So you have no choice and your body shuts you down. Like me when I couldn't unrack my opener at the meet. My body was toast. I was done and didn't even know it. Overtraining is often preceded by under recovery, poor sleep, high amounts of stress and cortisol, life chaos, or just training through warning signs like pain, stiffness, mental burnout, making yourself go heavy 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row. That's why I advocate N10/20 life. Consider deloading and backing off volume, intensity, and frequency every 3 to 4 weeks just to stay ahead of the fatigue curve, so you recover before you're absolutely forced to and you're shut down with a major injury, or your central nervous system is so beaten down and overstimulated that you can't unrack the bar for your opener, as what's happened to me.